heard of Veterans Day?
Yes.
Can you tell me what it's all about?
I don't know that.
I'm not sure. I've only been to the Veterans Day parade, so I don't know.
I really don't know, honestly.
Okay.
If I had to, it would take me a while to think about it because I don't think I'm one of the world's fastest thinkers, but
It honors all of the soldiers who help America.
I think it's to honor the soldiers who fought in the war. Oh yeah, Veterans Day is we celebrate when the soldiers who fought for us and to keep our freedom, not have anybody take it away from us. Well, a veteran is like someone who works in the army and helps our country, and it's a person that fights in the army.
I do know some veterans.
Tell me about that.
My grandpa is a veteran. He served in World War II. He was in a aircraft-ish thing that blew up, and he didn't die.
Both my great-grandpas went in the military. They both worked on the Navy and they worked on big battleships.
My uncle, his name's Jesse, and he fights in the army, and he's been to places like Iraq. My grandpa was in the Navy, and then he got a little old, and then now he's a mailman, and now he's delivering packages. My grandpa was a soldier. He didn't fight or anything. I think he just helped them. My uncle and my aunt were also in the army.
They fight in wars. They risk their lives to help America. So it's because if we didn't have soldiers, we wouldn't be here right now because the enemies would be attacking us.
Fight, and I don't know what they do. They might be wearing a uniform. A soldier is tall, strong, and they have brown shirt, brown pants, and they carry a gun like this in their arm, and their gun's going like that, and they have a hat. It's flat, and then it shows what they are.
I pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic
and to the republic for which it stands.
It's one nation under God, indivisible.
One nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice.
Liberty and justice.
With liberty and justice.
Justice for all. I think there's one called Veterans, and the rest I have no clue.
I know two of them, actually three of them. Navy, military, and army.
One of them's like Air Force.
Yeah, I've heard of them. That's what my grandpa served in.
There is the Navy.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
Coast Guard, Army, Navy, and I never heard of the Marine Corps before.
We learned them in 2nd grade, but I don't really remember the names of all of them. Because they fight in the army for us, and if they didn't fight, then all bad things would probably be happening to us, really a lot.
Well, they do everything for us to protect America, so they risk their whole lives. They just lay them down and they just let America be free.
It's a good thing we have them. People who are willing to do it.
Well, because they served for us, and it would feel bad for them if like they didn't get any like respect.
They keep us safe from a lot of things, and that they fought a lot of wars for us. Honoring them, just respecting them.
I can salute the flag, and I can say hi. I can give them a hug, maybe.
To have thanks, I think, like to thank them for like helping your country and defending it.
I could just design ships for the Navy and maybe some planes for the Army.
Maybe thanking them for their service.
Thank you for serving our country, and I really appreciate that.
I'm a freshman at the University of Kansas, and I'm majoring in architecture. So right now I'm enrolled in like the 5-year master's program. So I'll be here for 5 years and then wind up with Master's of Architecture. I think a little bit, not completely, but I do remember doing it. A veteran is someone who served in the, served the country, oh my gosh, I feel like I can't explain this now. I probably did better when I was a 3rd grader. Fought for the U.S. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, any of them. Well, it's November 11th, so the day World War I ended, and it's to celebrate everyone who fought. I think when I was thinking of it then, it was probably more of also a thing more in the past, because you learn about World War I, World War II, and then those are kind of the big ones you get, so you kind of stop thinking about it after that a little bit. I think it's a really cool thing to do. I definitely don't think I could do it, but I definitely really admire the people who can. I feel like it's probably a more real concept now, because I know people who are in people who did go into the military after high school. So I feel like it's more of a real concept to think about people my age willing to serve the country. Honestly, I think just learning more about history in general. I took AP US History in high school and AP Gov. So I feel like it was just learning more about places where people don't have those freedoms, and it's really cool that we do. I feel like a lot of people reference this one, but I feel like it is kind of freedom of speech, and freedom of speech, freedom of religion, we can, you can say what you want, you can protest if that's what you feel like you need to do. You can worship freely wherever you want, and I think those are really important things. I feel like it's something we take for granted otherwise. The fact that there are people who are volunteering to protect us. I feel like it's good to have the day for that, because otherwise it would not necessarily unnoticed, but yeah, we would take it for granted and we wouldn't maybe think about that in our day-to-day life. Yeah. Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is what I said in 3rd grade. Like, thank you for your service. Thank you for, volunteering to help protect the freedoms that we have.